Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Age... God, there's so many twos. Dawn of War 2 replays. On the north side as the... we have Marshal. On the south side as the... Tech Marine, we have Yusuf. We have the Imperial Guards. We do have a early Sentinel as well as another squad of Imperial Guardsmen. Imperial Guardsmen are quite cheap to initially bring out on the field because they more rely on the Sergeant upgrade to actually be decent at combat. So the Imperial Guards player should be able to get some good combat presence. Plus the Sentinel. Sentinel is of course very good aggressive unit. Combined with Imperial Guardsman repair ability. The Sentinel can be a very excellent harasser unit. But we do have the advanced rounds being utilized by the attack marines, but the Sentinel will withdraw, and there's a repair squad right here.
A scout has struck me.
Imperial Guard captured the right requisition. And we do have the Sentinel being repaired up here. The scouts engaging the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor is probably going to try to bait towards around the line of sight blocker and then charge in and punch him. Oh, in this game, there's no line of sight blockers. It's not true sight. It's just general circle sight. If you got a stun right there, which will of course stun one of the models. Two squads of guards are here. They appear to have the Sergeant upgrade. You got attack marines engaging. They're repairing the Sentinel in the middle of combat, and it looks like Sentinel's able to withstand quite a bit. The Imperial Guards are actually in open ground. Looks like the Sentinel's going in for the stomp. It was a big miss. Nice dodge there by the Space Marine player, by the Tech Marine. He's starting to repair up the Sentinel now in middle combat once again, which should be able to
Reporting enemy contact.
stay alive long enough. For the Imperial Guards, this one squad is quite low in health. You may want to withdraw it sooner rather than later, though bleed is not a huge issue for Imperial Guard.
Orders, sir.
Marine trying to engage. Marine's initial combat status is not super great, to say the least. Special attack does miss for the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor try to go for a stun, knock back on the Tech Marine, and now the Sentinel looks like try to go for a decap, but decide not to. And now we do got full retreat, so the Inquisitor will potentially decap the center of the map, while the Sentinel is going to go straight for the VP. This VP over here is untouched, and the tickets are slightly in favor of the Tech Marine.
Now we've got a chance. Your reinforcements are here.
The requisition point actually captured. Decide not go for the VP just yet. We do have 3 reactors here, just one over here, power generators I should say. And we do have an Imperial Guard squad going around capturing.
Scout attack right here.
Scouts are moving forward. They do get into heavy cover, but they're already pretty wounded and already dropped the model.
Generator coming up.
But here, grenade launcher scouts are here. Nope, that's just shotgun scouts, never mind. And those are just regular bolters. What am I thinking? I just see the grenade ability, not grenade launcher.
So the generator is online.
I'm not a grenade launcher? I must be just going crazy.
Generator coming up.
I have another generator going down for the Imperial Guards player. Huh. And it's actually a bit more spread out. I wonder if his positioning of the units force the generator in a more not of a grid pattern. Because it's like more over to the left.
So the generator is online.
Attack Marines are stomped, but the Sentinel is just way outgunned. Right side, Imperial Guards have secured up this requisition generator.
Orders, sir.
I am pinned here.
And it appears that a nice sniper shot there will come on in. Actually, it's a Stalker Bolter by the Tech Marine.
Scout attack right here.
The Stalker Bolt. Oh, Oh, that's just a Mastercraft bolter. I see the scope on the Stalker bolter variation of it. Like you can see the scope there, in which in the campaign there's like one like bolter that has that, the Stalker bolter, if I remember correctly.
Go ahead, sir.
And it does perform differently than the regular
Victory point is
bolter.
slipping away.
Reinforcements are here.
Canadians reporting for duty, sir.
Got the scouts capturing up the right side. No shotguns.
Devastator has found us.
And we do have also a Devastator now out, eyeing for some good old suppression, which is a great item versus the Imperial Guard. We may see a Manticore in order to barrage it,
We have an edge for now.
The Emperor's servants.
or Ogren.
Their innocence rings false. Show me our way.
Inquisitor is outside the radius, so the Inquisitor could go in melee, does spot him, decides to stun the gunner, and does a nice retreat, nice and early. Scouts are coming on in, but they will be receiving fire from the Imperial Guard squad.
Scout attack, right here.
Stopping this. I have eyes on the
Tech Marines are here, as well as the Tech Marine. The Imperial Guardsmen are suppressed thanks to by the Tech Marine himself, utilizing the ability. No, is not going to go on get in, though potentially should go for a stomp in order to protect the Inquisitor. It's drawing enough fire to the Inquisitor from going down. Now the Sentinel is actually super wounded, but should be able to get out of here.
We are under attack.
Oh, and actually try to repair middle combat. It appears to be just enough health, level up by the Tech Marine.
Reporting tech upgrade complete.
Halt your progress.
Ooh, nice grenade. Does get only one model though, and that was not the Sergeant either.
Order, sir. Under attack. Cover holding.
Love that quote. Remember, man, we have more numbers! That's the only thing going for them. How effective is the last pistol in comparison to a last rifle? You already take a really weak rifle and turn it into a pistol.
Hostile space
Devastator, 2 squads of guards here, does not set up in time. Does get a suppression there, but not a whole lot. Oh, we got the frag missile just been upgraded.
Their advantage is meager.
And now the Imperial Guard squad is forced on backward. You got 2 Imperial Guard squads as well as the Inquisitor. Frags come on in,
The Emperor's servants.
and we looks like we'll have a stun on one of the Tech Marines. Tech Marines, not Tech. And we do also have the Chimera. Well, the squads, both squads have been garrisoned inside, so he gains access to the guns on the side. Should do quite reasonably well. It helps increase damage while reducing bleed. We do have reinforcements going on and on the front line as well.
Requisition points in trouble.
Frag rounds combined with the Chimera will destroy one of the power generators. Nice little damage there. Here we got the scouts just capturing along the left flank. This VP is being secured up by the Imperial Guards player. We do also have a las cannon being upgraded from Devastator squad, and that Chimera is entirely down. Excellent upgrade. He had a Devastator, saw the opportunity for a las gun, and he took it. And it was a great option. The Devastator now las gun can only engage the Sentinel effectively. Lifespan of usage has greatly gone down because it did exactly what he wanted to do. Our guards are here. Tech Marines are moving on forward, but they're sustaining quite a bit of damage. Trying to tie them up in melee, but we do have now a dreadnought here, so Imperial Guards player will need to get in some sort of AT unit. He only has Imperial Guardsmen and the Sentinel, but Sentinel does have armor-piercing missiles,
Sir, our advantage
but
is
it's
slight.
probably not going to be super effective versus the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought's quite durable, while the Sentinel is not. The Sentinel can't really be around the area of the las gun, so it has
Sir,
much
we're
more
losing a
limited
victory point
operation
out there.
radius. It's currently a triple cap in favor of the Imperial Guards, but it's soon to be double cap then single cap.
You know we're ready.
Hostile Space Marines!
Got a las gun here, does set up to do a nice hit,
Tech Marine.
Won't be long, sir.
and does upgrade the Inferno post, so should be able to increase damage, increase effectiveness versus the Dreadnought, but still nothing dedicated. Players at tier 2, I think the Imperial Guards players going for tier 3. Even Rust is quite the attractive option for just how powerful it is. We see a frag grenade here. We do see commissars on these Imperial Guard squads. Should reduce the bleed. Assume the commissar himself doesn't go down. That squad needs to fall back. Both the sergeant and the commissar are still alive, which is good. But now there's just going to be a tide of Imperial Guardsmen. I always love how the Imperial Guards in this game
Ready to prove myself, sir.
are more orc-like the orcs with the sheer numbers.
We're losing.
Even
a
they
requisition
outnumber what the Tyranids, the basic squads when fully upgraded. Tyranid threat, just be careful of the tide of Imperial Guards and their flashlights. Nice little snipe shot there.
Happy to be of service, sir. Here, let's get to it.
We have an edge
We have
for
the
now.
Dreadnought. Looks like they're to be unupgraded. No multi-melta, no assault cannon.
Sir, that generator's taking hits.
We do have the Tech Marine engaging the power generator. We do have Tech 3 being researched by Yusuf, the Tech Marine player. Tech Marine player. I'm getting all these names mixed
Sir,
up.
the Inquisitors
And
improved.
the Tech Marine himself goes down quite unceremoniously. Ooh, last gun is fighting the Sentinel. Guards have sustained quite a bit of damage. Now the guards should be able to rush down the last gun, no problem. There is the old-head sergeant, and so they're going to be engaging the Dreadnought in melee. We do have some Tech Marine scouts, I should say, are here, and we do have the invulnerability for the Inquisitor. Nice knockback there. He is repairing in the middle of combat, which may not be super great. We do have two of the Ogrins going down.
Reporting enemy contact.
Looks like those guard squad does fall back. The Sentinel is here. Probably should be uploaded the AP rounds. The Bonehead may go down, and does go down. That was a waste of an Ogren squad, and he realizes it. But there's still a possibility. He needs to retarget, and does go down. There goes the Dreadnought. People though could go down right now as well. Stop chatting and retreat. That was a big oversight, big mistake. Let's see now. We do got a devastated Marine squad with only the last gun, so his usageness has gone down. So perhaps we just keep in reserve and just use him to go around capping points, because combatly he's not going to be able to deal with the Imperial Guards. You have two scouts as well as a Tech Marine. Tech Marine does have the Sergeant upgrade, and this squad is getting ripped apart no problem. We do have two more guard squads here, and there is a Tech Marine here. Only one of the techs are firing, and the Tech Marine is not fully retreating. Now the Tech Marine is sustained so much fire, does manage to capture the point, but is forced back, and now the Tech Marine himself is getting hit by a significant amount of firepower, is forced to fall back. You got stun round on top of the scouts, and he may lose a squad. He's trying to go for melee, but decides just to break off, not thinking he's not going to get it, and most likely he wasn't going to get it. do have the scouts getting overwhelmed, going back to the heavy cover, but they're already sustained so much damage. They may not win versus the Imperial Guards. We do have going forward, throwing a frag, does do a nice dodge there. Nearly walks back into it, and does a full retreat there.
We have the target in hand. We are under attack.
Both players are at tier 3. What do you think they'll deploy? Predator and Leon Russ? That's what I'm guessing is going to happen. Marshal may be going for a Baneblade. You got a frag being thrown on out. Maybe only a little damage. You got a big retreat. The last gun just not providing any sort of combat effectiveness. Well, the Inquisitor is providing quite a bit of good work.
Their advantage is meager.
I think Marshal, the Inquisitor, is planning to bring in a Baneblade. That happens, Yusuf, the Tech Marine, you're bringing in a sort of a dedicated Predator with las guns. A Land Raider's not going to really hold up much to Baneblade. Brings in the airstrike. Oh, that's nasty.
We have the requisition points.
Takes out a guard squad or a scout squad. That was nasty. He spent quite a bit on that, but we have now the Baneblade coming on out. Those scouts are very important for capping pressure because the Space Marine player only has this point left. We've got something being called on it. It's a Venerable Dreadnought. Venerable Dreadnought.
Sir, power node is ready.
Baneblade. It's almost out.
Roger, sir.
Yep.
Roger, sir.
Hard to see that chat with the orange background with the yellow. I don't know. Yeah, Baneblade's on the way. We know the Baneblade's on the way. There's actually quite a bit of power here, so perhaps the guard squads could be upgraded with some plasma
Here,
guns.
let's get to it.
Reporting out attack.
Right here. Get around
That scout squad will not have any good time versus the two. Oh, but he dodges into the frag.
Won't be long, sir. Sir, our advantage is slight.
I have eyes upon the
Our advantage is slight. It's actually quite significant, I would say, when since the Baneblade is out.
Go ahead, sir.
Marines are being engaged by the Imperial Guard squad. Looks like a Sergeant upgrade has come out. Baneblade is here. First shot destroys the cover. And this guard squad needs to fall back. Over here, we do got the Dreadnought rushing towards the guards.
I have no fear.
Inquisitor is going to stay in the area. The guards themselves, this squad is very low in health. Appears that the sergeant and the commissar will manage to escape.
Your attacks are misspent.
We're losing a requisition point.
Here, let's get to it.
Baneblade is probably going to eye for the power generators, or actually eyeing for this attack marine squad. One good shot can do a significant amount of damage. Does roll a miss. And fires a mortar pestle. He does dodge it through the retreat line. He may lose a couple models, but the Baneblade is going to be a massive obstacle for the attack marine player. You have the last gun setting out up, but you got the Venerable Dreadnought running on forward, or waddling forward. Baneblade is slowly reverse moving back. Last gun is still in range. Where are those guards? The guards are not coming on up, which should be able to support the Baneblade, especially through repairs. Does mark the Dreadnought. The Baneblade is a bit low in health. The Dreadnought does sprint away. He's going to need to repair the Baneblade right now. He's going to repair the Baneblade while he's in combat. I do see the pluses, so you have plasma guns. So now the guards can reasonably fight the Space Marines themselves, as well as provides some decent damage to the Dreadnought. The Dreadnought is still here. He's been in the wrong spot. He fires a mortar pestle, gets a good hit. The plasma cannon's moving on in. He's trying to go forward with the Dreadnought, but he's healing. He has plenty of health in order to tangle with the aim blade. Plasma cannons are now engaged. Comparing the middle combat, so he is sustaining a lot of damage, but he's actually being resilient enough to not take any further damage. Once that repairability dies away, it's not going to be great for the Dreadnought. And there we go, the Dreadnought is going to try to waddle away. He's very low in health. And utilizes like his last stand ability.
The enemy's choosing to test us. They're closing with us.
And there it goes. The Dreadnought done. And a Lehman Russ on the way. I think the Space Marines player days are numbered. Mortar Pestle coming on in. It's one of the models.
We've captured the location.
Yeah, I don't know. We do have a Predator on the build queue, so he's probably going to upgrade it entirely for anti-vehicle. With the dual las cannons, the las gun side mounts. Needs something dedicated in order to take on the Baneblade, which is a very good general purpose heavy.
Their advantage is meager. A victory point is slipping away.
VPs are only slightly in favor of the Imperial Guards player. Great frag grenade there, super wounded. Does fall back nice and early.
Sir, we are taking hits.
Frag grenade is thrown on out. Nice little stun there. But he's repairing the Baneblade in middle combat. You got a Vanquisher cannon upgraded for the Lehman Russ. So now we have AT support for the Baneblade. Personally, I would have done Executioner. But we do have now the Baneblade pushing on forward. The Predator is here, being upgraded for dual las gun. Las Cannon is going down. The last cannon is down. The Predator is the only thing remaining for AT. Now we do have the side las cannons coming on in, but this Predator is super wounded. I think it is now down. That's pretty much game. No chance for the Space Marine player to actually get back in. He's almost out of squads. Looks like it's going to have one last final stand. You have another Predator on the build queue.
Sir, we're losing a victory point out there.
We are under attack.
Marines over here are trying to escape, trying to go for a VP, but the Lehman Russ is going to just chase him down. You have another Predator here. He has the rear armor somewhat exposed. The Russ is going to re-engage because it has a dedicated AT weapon. And the Imperial Guards themselves are now forced on back, saying too much damage. Yeah, look how much health the Predator's taking. We have, Pack Marine is moving on forward, but it is drawing some fire. And there goes the Tech Marine. Good hit there, so it looks like the Vanquisher cannon can kill a Predator in 4 hits. Just like in most tank engagements in Company Heroes 2. Baneblade is quite wounded, but Tech Marine player has moved nothing left. We do have a forward bunker here.
Point's in trouble.
And yeah, this looks like the end of the replay. I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward because this is over. Tech Marine has been called back in. And sets casting the GG. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.